All right, guys. A little change of scenery because my wife decided to start working out in the middle of the last video and was grunting and howling and doing her Amazonian warrior call. So I had to go outside. Plus, she scares me when she's tough like that, and I have not been tough like that all during quarantine. I've just been lazy and eating delicious foods. So here we go. Let's get back to where we were. I'm now outside, and maybe after this, I'll give you a tour of my gnarly garden when I'm all done here. Let's see. We left off with our trying to come up with our next detail. Okay. So we're working on that detail, and we had this idea that already in 2020 we've approached almost 15,000, or in 2018 we'd already almost approached 15,000 units of energy. So I'm going to finish up that sentence here. And I said, according to Interdata's Global Energy Statistical Data Yearbook 2019, world energy consumption is already nearly, or I should say was already nearly 15,000, and what's the term? It says MTOE, or million tons of oil equivalent. I'm getting that from right here. Was already nearly 15 MTOE. And now that I've finished that detail, I'm going to say, okay, now I need to add a little commentary there. So I'm going to add a little more commentary. And here's where I've got to really do thinking and analysis, guys. I'm not saying just put in some comments about what you think. I'm saying put in some real analysis. I've got to think about what I'm writing too. If I want it to be good and I want the right grade and I want to be considered intelligent when I write, then I need to be focused. So here, this lady in my first quote, this first study was saying in 1998, we were doing 9,000 million tons of oil equivalent energy. And she said in the 22nd century, or after the year 2100, that we'd be at 15 to 21,000. Well, guess what? In 2018, this quote says we're already at 15,000 people, or 15,000 millitons. So we've already hit that goal. It's not 2100 yet. And then also notice she said she expects, or the study said that in the 22nd century there's projected to be 12 billion people. Well, today we're over 7 billion people. So our energy rates are growing faster than our population is growing. So more humans are coming along, sure, but vastly more energy is being consumed across the world. So I need to make a smart analysis here. I need to do some intelligent, I need some critical thinking applied to what I say. Don't just say something. Don't just say, oh, I need commentary, what I think. Say something that sounds kind of clever, something that really showed that I thought about it, and I just did. So I'm going to say, not what's surprising. Let's say, this shows the study. This shows the projections from the 1998 study. Did not anticipate such rapid growth, or such rapid growth in the demand and use of energy. I wanted to say there is such rapid consumption, such rapid growth in the consumption of energy, but I've already used the word consumption, so I changed it up. So I said growth in the demand and use of energy. You change it up too. Don't be redundant. Period. Now we have our last part, and that was our commentary. Now we just need a conclusion. Now, the reason that these are the same color, oh, it's windy. There goes my kid's pool. I just emptied it. The reason why these are both black is because they kind of say the same thing. There are two tricks to this. The first is they're both black because we're going to repeat the same thing we said in the topic sentence in different words. So right now, how do I write a conclusion sentence? I will tell you. Rewrite the topic sentence with whole new words. That's not all you have to do. But for now, let's swing that and see how it looks, okay? Oh, where's my paper? Here we go. So the first sentence said the problem of energy consumption is that it will only increase over time. So I'm going to say something along the same lines, just different words, and I'll say, the world's population continues to grow, but not nearly as aggressively as energy usage. I'm going to change this up because I already said the word use. So I just don't want to be redundant. Such rapid growth in the demand for energy. There we go. All right, so now I have my conclusion statement. It says the same as the next. We are done. But with this highlighted conclusion statement, there's one more trick to it. Yes, we just repeat what that topic sentence up here says. We just phrase it in new words, and you could be good, you could be done, but there's one trick that a lot of teachers will demand, but it makes your writing slightly better, and that's to add some kind of like segue into the next body paragraph. So if I want to be an even better writer, right now I'm going to say, okay, well, I did my job, I could be done, but I don't want to just get it done, I want to get it done well. And that's what I want for you guys. To get things done well, don't just do a job, do it right? So if we pop over to our notes here, our original plan, we can see that our next topic was about devastation to the planet, something about how energy demand kind of ruins our planet. So we're talking pollution. Hi, Katie. Let's see. Man, I cannot get this done during the day. So we want to continue this, but we want to say something about our next idea. So not nearly as aggressively as energy usage, which can have negative results in our world. And bam, there I'm done. I told you earlier in the video that I would show you why, flipping over to it, that I would show you why these are different colors. It's just to adjust your eyes to the idea that you need to switch back and forth between detail, commentary, detail, commentary. You've got to have a good mix of them, and they've got to come at regular intervals. You don't have to be as structured as this, like detail, commentary, detail, commentary. You don't have to follow that rule, but it's good for you as younger writers to do this because you need to have both those elements in there. So let me show you what this looks like in the paper, and then we're going to be done here. Bum, ba, da, bum. Let's bold it all so it looks good. And our topic sentence is black. Our first detail or concrete detail, the fact, the quote, I said these are red. Let me find the other fact or quote sentence. And here's our other fact. And then where I kind of gave my analysis or my thoughts or my critical thinking, this is called commentary. That commentary is green. And my other piece of commentary is here. And then my conclusion sentence there is also black because it says the same thing as the topic. So that's why they're both black. And what you should really see, or what I see when I read your papers without the color, is this mix. Are they using a lot of facts? Are they using a lot of analysis, a lot of commentary? And I want a mixture of both. All your teachers will want a mix of both. Train your brain to know that you need that. But there it is. Go ahead and do this week. Knock out just this one body paragraph, but it might only be one paragraph. And you're getting credit no matter what. You're passing no matter what. But if you want to learn, do well, and grow, do it to the best of your ability, okay? I hope to see you guys tomorrow. We have our class meeting, at 11 o'clock? Ooh, don't trust me on that. I'll throw it up on our Google Classroom in a minute. But I hope to see you guys tomorrow. All right, I'll catch you later, and do your best.